Anyway.
Can't believe I came on and I muted myself.
So guys, apparently Raru's gone. Like, it's not a thing anymore. Makes me
Yeah.
sad.
What?
Like this very microphone that I'm using right now, I bought on Raru, guys.
Raru.
At least your
You
parts.
only
The,
once said about that.
And something that I didn't know, apparently the guys that founded Raru are the same guys that founded Take-A-Lot. That was a bit of a mindfuck for me.
Yeah, like if I knew you were buying something out of Raru, I would have told you not to do that because the writing was on the walls like months ago that they were going under.
No. I didn't buy anything. I think Sayesh might have bought something.
Yeah,
I was just
that was the
wanting to
last
browse
time
the
it
site, and then I came across a notice saying that due to unfortunate circumstances, we have no choice but to stop taking orders. And I'm like, what the fuck? No.
a lot of the shit was just not being delivered,
Mm.
and yeah, Sage was not having a good time. That's how I found out about it.
Yeah. Anyway, guess I gotta shop on Loot now. Loot.co.za. What you got?
Oh, shame. Nick, when you come here, you'll love Amazon.
Oh, we're getting Amazon next year, Kristen. Relax. Relax.
Yeah, but are you really getting Amazon?
In March 2023. Apparently, yes, we are getting Amazon.
Yeah, but is it gonna come from like... They don't even know what's popular. What they're gonna stock in the warehouse?
I do not know. I have no idea. But I'm assuming they have a way of... I don't know. I have no idea.
That's
Well,
gonna
I know
be
they're
weird.
launching in March next year.
Unless it's only gonna be SA sellers that they have on their website.
Yeah, I actually want to register as a seller.
Listen, I'm just
Get
putting this
in
out
there
there, but
very early.
on principle alone, like I'm not buying anything off of Amazon unless I cannot find it anywhere else.
Why is
I
that?
buy off Amazon all the time.
Because Amazon is a sweatshop.
Not
Yeah,
Amazon is a sweatshop.
Okay.
It's just a warehouse. They don't make sweatshops.
It is a sweatshop.
It's not.
what?
You go and ask those Amazon employees how often they can go to the bathroom.
Yes, that's in any warehouse. They expect that in any warehouse. Even
Yeah,
here.
no. If I need the bathroom, I need the bathroom. If you tell me I can't go to the bathroom, I will shit on your floor.
No,
In
if
front of you.
you
Guys?
spend half an hour in the bathroom, then there's an issue. But if it's a 10-minute break, they're fine with that.
No, if I need the bathroom, I need the bathroom. Doesn't matter if I just went there 5 minutes ago. If I need to go back, I need to go back.
Ladies and gentlemen,
That's the way the human body works.
ladies and gentlemen,
What's up?
my brother says the best part of these streams is the shit talk.
Straight
Yo,
up.
Yasin, what's up? What's up, homie?
I
Dude,
forgot that
he
we-
put-
I forgot
He
that we're live.
he put a clip, right? That clip of Echo convincing Gunther to rip his what was it? His
Shirt.
Oh, the shirt.
yes, but what was the specific silk?
Armenian.
Yeah,
style
Armenian. He put that clip
from
on his
Cuba.
status and he was like, "Yo, the fucking accent."
What is it? Armenian silk made in where?
No, it's
it's
Armenian.
Armenian silk, and the shirt was imported from Cuba.
That made no sense to me. I was like, that
Okay,
makes...
but can I explain something, Kristen? So you know the PS5 is made in China, right?
Yes.
So do you buy it from China?
It's the same with Apple.
It's made in China, but that doesn't mean you can only buy it in China.
Guys,
Yes, but you're saying it's made.
Yes, the shirt was made.
guys,
The shirt was made in Cuba.
a little bit of advice. If you ever want to buy an iOS device, right? There is literally a shop. I think it's called secondhand iStore or something. But it's like it's owned by Apple, right? But they sell pre-owned machines.
iPhones.
But
Yeah.
here's the thing.
Refurbished Apple products.
Dude, it's not refurbished. It's basically brand new because they're putting original parts in.
Damn.
Oh, right.
It doesn't count as a refurb anymore.
Now it's
'Cause-
just a.
Because a refurb is like, you send it
It's
to like,
iStore pre-owned at Sierra today.
yeah.
What is it about
Yeah.
that there's that thing about that ship where how long before it's no longer that ship if you keep replacing the parts? What is it that
That was the Archimedes. No, sorry, not the Archimedes. That was the. Uh,
Wait, you know what this is? I think this is because Apple has that trade-in
Yes.
program where
But-
if
but
you need a new phone or a computer, you can trade in your old device. I think.
Yeah,
that's
and you
what
get a
this is from.
discount. Yeah, but the thing is, it's when they replace the problematic parts, that phone is basically brand new. But there's like I can get an iPhone X for 6,999.
that's not bad.
Dude,
Yeah.
iPhone 11s go for like 7 to 8 grand.
But you know what else you could do though?
What?
You
Oh
could just
shit!
you could just not buy an Apple.
Oh shit! Oh wow. Okay. Buy an Apple. Yo,
I-
you are.
I have to
Oh,
buy.
you're very right. Like the prices are significantly.
Dude, you're
lower
basic.
than
You
what they
you
should be.
you're basically buying a brand new phone. The only thing that's different from a straight out of the box phone is the fact that somebody opened it up and had a look at its insides. That's about it. Plus, they give you a 1 year warranty on the phone.
Yeah, but I'm
Oh.
assuming they also probably changed like the chassis, and then keep the internals.
Yes, but like depending on what the issue, like a cracked screen, at least you're getting a original screen instead of a generic screen that gives you a problem after two
Instead of a
iOS
generic-
updates.
Yeah.
That is pencil. You're not gonna scratch my skin off, woman. Fuck.
Nick is being physically assaulted. You know what we could do? In theory, we could start a podcast.
Dude, I'd love to.
No,
Wait, what do you
we
say now?
should
We-
hate each other.
We should not start a podcast.
We should start a
No.
podcast.
No,
we
we
should.
shouldn't.
Dude, I've
We
been
should.
wanting to start a podcast.
According to the
Man.
stream, and according to the stream, we
With
could
one
we
viewer
work
that
out
we know of.
entertaining. Yes,
Dude, we could-
work out entertaining.
With one viewer that we know of.
That's fine. That's one view.
Well,
views that more than
Kirsten,
what we had
I'm
before.
sorry that I don't have a large fan base. Right?
No, it's not that. I'm trying
No,
to prove a
no,
point that you
that's
make a
permanent.
podcast
Walker, no.
with
No.
knowing that you have a fan base of one.
Yeah,
You
it's
put all
one.
that effort in for one
Yeah.
person.
What do you mean effort? It's literally a matter of it's streamed.
Also,
and
you don't
people
want to
play.
talk to the homies in a public space. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, I see how it is.
I see how it is.
You see, the
Scoochie.
thing is, Kirsten, one fan is one fan more than what we had before. So,
All right. Well, speaking of fans, I'm still missing people in the watch together.
It's not
how
me.
rude.
I'm coming.
Ah, you
Sorry.
see, I was 6
I'm coming.
minutes late and I'm the one in the watch together.
Oh, I was here before Nick was in here.
Mm-mm.
Come here with, you're the only one here.
Tisk, tisk, tisk.
Yes, tisk, 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 Kirsten.
I'm in here.
I was here first, so.
My comment wasn't directed at you.
Don't
It was
smell that.
directed at Billy, so why are you getting offended? I don't understand. The thing wasn't even directed at you, and you were like, listen here, I was here first. I'm like, I
It's
don't
called-
care about that.
it's
I care
called-
about Billy not being in there, even though he was on Discord before me.
It's called claiming territory, Kirsten. I hereby proclaim this land mine.
Honestly, did not care when you actually arrived there. It's the people that weren't.
Kirsten, remember that thing about hills last night? I will die on this hill.
Danielle,
Use those two
put
brain
the cookie
cells.
down. Stop spelling it. Nick,
The ones
Nick,
that you use
fuck's
for German accent, you should use them more often.
What about accents? I should do them more often. I can do them as much as you like. What do you want to hear first?
So, I know you heard me.
giving you some brain damage, woman. Fuck's
I
sake.
don't know what this woman is saying. What are you saying, Kirsten? I genuinely, in all honesty, didn't hear what you said.
You should use those two brain cells that you have more often. The ones you use for the accents.
You hear this? Suddenly my intelligence is being insulted.
I would love to listen, Matthew, but I'm trying to keep Danielle from giving herself brain damage with a cocaine pen.
We were just we were just talking about this last night. About, setting up a jury.
Yes, I know, but I had to distract Danielle from a cocaine pen.
From my cookie pen.
Fuck's
Let us sniff it, man.
No!
Oh, God.
What are you spelling now?
Smell.
Yeah, trust me.
By the way, Nick, how do you like my watch together name tonight?
I haven't seen it yet. Danielle, go sit, behave, watch your shows.
I was saying
Your
some,
stories.
say some custard, South African custard.
What is it?
It is high protein vanilla pudding.
Ah, so protein shake essentially.
The pudding.
Pudding. I want
Danielle,
pudding.
no. Put it down,
Jesus.
Danielle. What is, that's the not. Stop trying to poison yourself, for fuck's sake.
I don't know what's going on.
Trust me. I was on with Nick yesterday. And
It's the same
he's
vibe.
like, what am I looking at? What did he say? A starfish with an arse. And I was like, what? I said something. He was talking to Daniela.
A starfish with an ass.
A starfish with an arse.
That's. I bet you that's your. Oh no, wait. That was probably your clapping cheeks gift.
Okay, Danielle, I need to put you back, so I can continue the No. Oh, fuck. Ow. God damn it.
Man is dying over there.
You rolled the chair over my toe.
Ah, that's funny.
Getting my arse ready so long.
Okay. Okay, so Nick, my watch together name.
Which one is it? Because I've got It's a Black Man, which I'm assuming is Oribile. Danielle, for fuck's sake.
How dare you make that assumption, Nick?
How dare you make that assumption?
Really, Oribile? Who else is it? Who is it?
It's a black man, obviously.
Yes. Who's the Black Man, Oribile? Who is it?
This is hilarious, man.
I'm waiting, Oribile. It's not a rhetorical question.
You know, some colored people do identify as black, and I do believe that we have a colored man in our midst. Could be the homie. You know,
Okay.
there's always that possibility.
Listen, this is not South African politics in terms of don't smell the fucking alcohol swabs. Jesus.
Jesus. Someone's
What
finna
is going-
die.
Hang on a bit.
Listen.
Yes, it falls to you.
Yes. Obviously.
Have
The
we
smelling.
lost the wine shared?
Don't give her ideas.
Ah,
No. So Orivile,
Yeah.
the point is, this is not a South African classification of race. Because according to the government, there are only two races in this entire fucking country. Black and white. If you
I mean,
were
true,
Asian
true.
in the wrong year, you were classified as white.
All right. I just
That's
realized,
true.
like, as far as like triple PE law is concerned, yeah,
Yes.
prime would be considered black.
man speaks facts.
Mm.
Really?
Yes.
Yes.
That's an actual
Yeah.
thing. My Asian friends on paper are white.
Guys,
Oh, that's funny. I thought
Guys.
yeah.
according to the South African Blood Services, right, on file, I am black.
Yeah.
I've been black since grade 11.
Lol.
And your name is Joseph.
Dude, no, literally, like, you know, after you register the first or second time, they start having, like, they have your thing on a label, right, that they put on your bag. Like, dude, ethnic group on file, black. Yes, Lord. There was colored somehow. I'm black. I registered.
No, do you know what the best part about this is, right? My friend Jane, when she first came to this country, she was registered as black.
That's fucking
But-
funny.
Then 1994 came around, and she was now registered as white.
That's fucking
Damn,
funny.
son.
She's like, motherfucker, I am none of these.
Yes.
All my friends are dead. Push me to the edge.
Now that I think about it, now that I mentioned Prime, like I remember a time when like people used to question this man's race.
Grade
Like, ask
8
him, what race are you? And
or
he's like,
grade
"Colored."
11.
And they'd be like, "Are you sure though? Are you sure? You sure you're colored?"
Listen,
Dude.
all I can say is they can guess all they want with Prime, but they'll still have a more accurate guess than the government at this stage.
No, dude, like because of the way I look, people thought I was Indian, and there was a whole dispute in the registry class because of it. Because they were like they were taking a
Still don't
tally
see it,
of
dude.
like
Still don't see it.
of all the colored, like all the colors, all the blacks, all the Indians, like they were doing a tally. Our school did that. Don't ask me why.
Yeah.
And like they called all the Indians, so they stood up, and there was like 5 of them. And I'm talking to OG, and the guy turns around, he's like, "Hey Yusuf," I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Come, bruh, stand up." I'm like, "But why?" He's like, "'Cause you Indian, Moss." I'm like, "No, I'm not." And you see like a couple of people's heads turn. And then he's like, "Oh, then what are you, Ixe?" And I'm like, "I'm colored." Fucking the whole class's necks just break. And they're looking at me. My teacher looked me dead in the eye, an Indian lady in disbelief going, "No, now's not the time for jokes, eh? I've got to get this done." I'm like, "Ma'am, I'm colored." She's like, "No, man, it's not funny, eh? It's not funny. I need to get this." And I'm like, "But ma'am, I'm colored." She's like, then she gets upset, turns to the first person in front of her and goes, "Yo, he thinks it's funny. I'm going to call his parents in. This is not a joke. He's wasting my time." I'm like, "Ma'am, my dad is a colored that looks charo, and my mom is a colored that looks white. You wanna be confused? I came out caramel." No, because it's happened. We were in Pick and Pay, and there was your classic boer in shorts, veldskoene, right? And like, you know that shirt where it's like grey, but then where the buttons are is blue and it's got the blue pocket.
Yeah, the proper Dutchman shoe.
Yes, dying. And this guy standing and he's looking at my mom. And I see him looking at my mom. And then my dad shows up. My dad like holds her around the waist. And they're like laughing and stuff. And then I see him pull his face a bit. And then I was like, "Oh, I'm about to ruin your whole day, my G." I grabbed something random on the shelf and I woke up and I'm like, "Mom, is this what you were looking for?" A guy sees me and he's like, "Ah!" Starts shaking his head in disbelief, walks away.
He's like, nooit.
Nooit. Jere fok. Nee, man.
Nooit in my fucking lewe, fucking. Ek sweer op Jesus, dit nooit, fucking nooit.
Oh, okay. So,
See, we should start a stream.
oh fuck's sake, that's exactly why we shouldn't. But yeah, I just want to put this out there that apparently Indian people are considered white, so somebody needs to break the news to them.
Yeah.
It
That's
doesn't
really
matter
hard. Yeah,
if
dumb
you're
break.
black or white.
Oh fuck, I need to call Prish and let her know that she's white. Shit, I'm not sure she knows.
And in this
She knows.
It's
She knows. I know she knows.
in this country. It's so bad. It's like, are you white? Are you British white? Are you Wales white? Are you Scottish? Irish white? And I'm like, these are all the same thing.
Oh,
And
my
then it's like, it's like black,
Yo,
African
dude.
black,
Anybody,
Jesus.
Caribbean.
dude, you know it's bad. You know it's bad when somebody asks you, "Are you indigenous white?"
What?
What is that, dude?
Indigenous white.
What?
Motherfucker.
Dude, the indigenous Cape colored was too stunned to speak.
Dude, if somebody asked me, I would be so fucking confused. I was like, indigenous to
Hold on,
fucking
ask
what?
you what?
Are you indigenous white?
Yo, dude, imagine you're colored. You're colored in South Africa and people tell you to go back to your country.
Yo.
They have been telling me this. Why
Imagine.
do you think I'm going?
I'm like, "Hey, yo,
Oh,
You know what the funny thing is, Nick? We're gonna get there and we're gonna get told the same shit anyway.
dude.
We'll get there and all the British people go back to the country you came from.
No, they did
Oi,
that
buddy.
during Brexit. Because I came right when they were implementing that.
What?
This guy at the warehouse kept on saying, when they come collect everyone else on the buses, are you gonna go with? And I'm like, that doesn't work that way. But I knew he was joking around with me. And eventually it got so bad, I said, first of all, I said, Africa's a whole different continent. And second of all, I have a British passport. And I left him there stunned and I walked away.
So someone must tune me. Go back to your country. I'll tune them your master push, man.
Yo.
Okay, well, speaking
Massa.
of which, last we left off,
Hey,
yes.
change the music, Nick.
Oh no, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. So,
Matthew's caused chaos.
a certain someone has pressed a very specific button
Yes.
that has managed to unleash untold
Horrors.
cascades of hell
Mm.
and horror upon the armed forces that has attempted to collect you and redirect you back to whence you came.
Yeah.
I chose the wrong song. Previous game, dude. I should have played "Let the Bodies Hit the Floor."
Okay.
Lol.
What ensued was essentially a horrifying display of a meat blender going through multiple armored bodies. Blood, viscera, arms, legs, heads, body parts, varying forms of death were introduced to you for the first time in multitudes of variety.
And in 4K.
And in 4K.
With a front
And in
row
4K.
with a front row seat to the entire escapade.
Yes,
Mm.
Only glass separating you from the carnage.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
As the entire escapade is taking place in front of you, what is it that you guys would like to do for the brief moment that you have something to do?
I
Brief
would like to
moment, excuse me.
I would like to check the console for a lock for the door for the room that we're in.
Oh, now you do that. You should have done it before you pushed the button.
Doesn't mean I can't push it now.
The kind of monsters are kind of preoccupied, so.
Yeah.
They are quite preoccupied at the moment.
Exactly.
I'm gonna need you to do an intelligence and technology. Oh, sorry, intelligence and science.
Intelliscience.
me. IntelliScience, here we go. That's 3 plus 2 plus... What was it? Are we on 2 or 3 desperation now?
Okay, so you're on 3 desperation because you guys have lost Saesh, Morbila's lost an eye, Prime has lost an eye.
Okay.
An
So
eye
that's,
for an
that's
eye,
3
dude.
points of desperation already.
G-g.
I'm on 8. Let's go, boys.
Let's go.
7 successes.
7 successes. You do find something that resembles a locking button.
Mm-hmm.
You
Waiting
wish
for the however. Yes, I wish to press it.
you press the button. You do Daniel, what are you doing? Okay.
Hey, yo, dude, is Danielle in the campaign? I wasn't warned, dude. She the big bad guy.
Big bad guy.
BBG, dude.
You go ahead, you press the button, and you do hear the sound of a lock activating.
Yes, Lord.
So, in that time, you notice that the monsters have slowly been escaping from the room. They have been going up, they have been finding other means of getting out of this room, only to be refilled with more monsters of varying varieties.
This is more and more of them.
Yep.
Okay.
So as the remaining monsters are now fighting over whatever is left, looking for anything that moves, one of them catches movement in the booth in which you guys are residing.
But nobody's moving. But nobody's moving, Nick.
Well, he's looking for buttons to press, so...
I am...
Yeah, but you...
So, I mean, I'm kind of moving. In all fairness.
So, Anything else?
Anybody else?
Um, yeah, Echo's just freaking out. Echo's just like, oh no, Lord Jesus, why did I go to the middle of nowhere with these white people? Why?
Motherfucker.
And one of them is German. Jesus.
Jesus.
So yeah, Echo's just worried about his life right now.
Kirsten?
Can I look for a trapdoor, a hidden door, something? Since all the buttons aren't working.
Okay, so go ahead and do a wits, and let's go investigation.
Three
Three.
successes.
Three
No.
successes.
You go ahead, you have a look around the place. You don't seem to find anything of any particular note. However, at that moment, as you are crawling on the floor, presumably, you are crawling on the floor looking for something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Straight overhead, a huge bat-like creature goes flying through the glass, through the wall next to you, leading to another room, full of people in suits, and absolute pandemonium ensues, as this thing is now spoiled for choice, not knowing which way to go, and just starts lashing out at the first thing that is closest to it, that moves, and just starts going from there.
What the fuck? So wait, hold on. So this thing flew through the glass.
Well, it less flew through
Yes, no?
and was more flung through by something else.
Damn.
Okay, through the glass, and
Through the
then
wall.
what? Through a wall? Did I hear you correctly?
That is correct. The wall right behind you guys.
So the wall behind us.
Okay.
Right,
Can we see what's on the other side of the wall?
Yes. It is a whole bunch of offices. It is computers. There is a whiteboard against the wall. Within a matter of moments, that room is empty and this thing is giving chase off.
Go through the wall.
Right through the wall.
I assume we go through the wall as well, calmly, collectedly, not panicking.
No,
Oh,
no,
there's
you
a
don't
new
wanna
map.
Panic.
Alrighty.
Why would I panic, Kristen? I was never panicking.
Yeah, you pushed all the buttons.
I didn't push them in panic. I pushed them trying to find the correct sequence to let everything out and then to lock us in a room safely.
Alrighty. So, for a moment, there is silence. Red alarms start going off. The wall behind you starts, well, you can see through the wall behind you that the glass starts getting covered with like a thick metal, almost like a glass door or something, just to cut that off from the rest of the building, almost as if this was an anticipated potential risk. As a failsafe. So, for a few moments, you potentially have the option of catching your breath. You see a whole bunch of computers all over. Some chairs knocked over, desks knocked over, blood from the first victim that the huge bat was able to get hold of. And also, in the front, a whiteboard with a whole bunch of words written on it. And, naturally, a door leading out, the same way that everybody else was running.
Is it possible to check what's on the other side of the door by like just opening it, but like a creak?
Just
like
peering through it, you notice a whole bunch of people running. You hear screaming, chaos ensuing. For the time moment, nobody is paying any attention to you guys. It's like you guys are not even here right now.
Makes sense. It's a little unusual to be loved by anyone.
So,
I recommend we look for some blueprints or schematics in this computer system for a way out of here.
Sounds pretty good, hombre.
Oh shit, yeah.
alrighty. So, who's leading the charge on this one?
A Gunther, dude.
I think Mr. Echo is the better choice for technology on this caliber.
Alrighty.
I sincerely hope so.
Dude, Mr. Echo's gonna strip 3 computers and make a battle drone, dude. Let's go.
So, intelligence and technology to see what it is that you find.
This man.
Also-
Intelligence and what? Technology.
Yes, I would like to ask: is anybody inspecting the whiteboard in the front, or do you guys are
I'll go look at the whiteboard.
You want to go look at the whiteboard? On the whiteboard, you see an entire catalog of creatures named, and then next to it, both amounts as well as
Oh no.
what looks like to be a betting system. Would you like to know exactly what is written in detail on the board?
Obviously.
All right. So the creatures listed on the whiteboard are as follows. They're in 3 columns, listed from left to right. They are as follows: spiders, category tiny; the butcher, ugly witches; Mr. Eye Hands; giant snake; sexy witches; zombies, generic; scarecrows; inbred cannibals; the pumpkin man; snowman; clowns; murder ghost; vampires; the gentleman; angry demon; unicorn; aliens; sexy zombies; dolls;
Oh my god.
sexy werewolves;
What?
angry suicide plants;
Sexy witches, zombies, and werewolves.
Wait, angry suicide?
plants.
Holy suicide plans.
Yes.
Yalla habil. Photosynthesis.
Oh, fuck.
The list goes on. My ex, giant shark.
Whoa. Whoa. We're not gonna roll past that. Who's X?
I think all of us have an X like that, so I think it's.
No, but Nick said he's X. I wanna know. Spill the tea, son.
Listen, that's all it says on the board. Is just my ex. That's it.
Damn.
Oh my
Damn.
god. Damn.
Next
Someone
is,
look.
next is giant shark. Then giant shark with legs. Giant shark without legs.
Damn.
Cursed mummy. Creepy twins. Organ gremlins. Body snatcher. Murder birds. Sheep.
Murder
Sheep.
birds. What the fuck?
Fucking hell.
Bondage demon.
Are
What?
these like nicknames for the creatures out there?
Yeah.
Bondage demon.
Bondage
What
demon.
what does it do? Tie you
Bondage
up so
demon
it can
sounds
hear you
creepy.
go, yeah, I'm take what this say.
Mutated experiment. Flesh-eating ants.
Ooh.
Tooth fairies.
What?
Wendigo.
Okay.
Boogeyman. Cronenberg thing. Sandman. Skeletons. Vampire corgis.
Oof.
Bedroom monster.
Bedroom monster.
Zombies of specific species. The eye thief. And the
Hey,
bloody
yo.
mannequin.
Hey yo.
The eye thief.
Yo.
The eye thief is circled in red with a W next to it.
Winner,
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 winner.
chicken dinner.
Hey, listen, that man ain't win shit. They stole 4 out of 5, bitch. He gonna take this L tonight.
We're gonna take this out tonight, motherfucker. In fact, Rogers. It'd be so funny if Rogers rubs out the W and puts an L next to it.
I proceed to do that, Nick.
Alrighty.
And then I write next to it 1 out of 5, bitch.
Oh fuck.
Alrighty. So you go ahead, you do that. In which color are you writing this?
What's a L color, dude? What's a L
Blue.
color? Guys?
Baby shit green. Baby shit green.
Baby shit green. Let's go.
Shit green. What the fuck?
Yes, that's a color, my dude.
Oh.
That's when a baby takes a dump and it's like several shades darker than avocado.
Oh, mashed.
The fucking specificity.
Oh,
of it.
yes.
Hey,
That's beautiful.
let's go.
God.
Yeah, let's go, motherfucker.
All
You
right.
can't say I'm not accurate, Nick.
Fair enough. So, what was that tech roll of yours?
The tick roll.
Rebile, 0 successes. Shame.
0 successes.
Oh
Makes
my
me
god,
sad.
would you like to spend a willpower on that? Do you have any left even?
Willpower. I don't even think I do. Hold on.
He will power through this, I promise you.
Lol. Very
Actually, no.
low.
I would not like to spend a willpower point.
Hmm?
I would not like to spend a willpower point.
Okay.
This man wants
Another
us to
problem.
die in here. It's like, he just wants us to die in here, dude.
Remember that I thought you said something about you don't want this on a PowerPoint presentation. I'm like, what the fuck?
PowerPoint. What the fuck, Nick?
I don't know.
I thought the same thing. I'm like, what you going about PowerPoint now?
Willpower.
Listen,
Point.
okay? Fuck PowerPoint. There's no point to the power
Yeah.
and no reason to your point. Fuck PowerPoint and fuck Excel at the same time.
Fuck.
So, anyways, yeah, going through the first computer that you can, you somehow manage to lock yourself out of that computer.
Bad.
Yo, this man really hit the win key L, dude.
Yeah.
So, Orabile, I did see a few critical fails there.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Did you use your desperation dice for this roll?
I think
Sorry,
you-
what? Please repeat that.
Did you use your desperation dice for this roll?
I don't think he did. It was 4
No,
dice.
I did not.
Okay.
Nick was about to make it hurt, dude.
Yeah, he was about to make it Aina. Okay, so
Very much Aina.
so Mr. Echo's locked himself out of that computer terminal. Next up, next lady for a shave is Kirsten. It's Kirsten's turn. What would you like to do, Kirsten?
Well, he still needs to roll the rest of the dice to see what the final result is because
you have to roll them because they're desperation. You have no choice.
Wait, I'm confused. Hold on. I have to roll again.
no,
Yeah.
you have to roll 3 dice because your desperation at the moment is at 3.
Oh,
Yes.
so I gotta roll an extra 3.
Yes.
Okay.
Remember, the
And
more
we roll.
desperate you guys come, the more.
Yo,
Well,
Nah, this is
Wow.
witchcraft.
Wow.
Witchcraft.
Wow.
what is this?
Ah,
His dice has no signal in this room, dude.
It's one of those moments. It's one of those moments. Ah, they are using Noten.
Is that AVG?
It's like you used the computer that the giant bat flew into.
Lol.
Like, but
That's fucking hilarious.
so, all right. So, Orabile,
Yeah.
your character is now going into despair
Oh,
Oh fuck.
from this. So this means 2 things. Number 1, as long as despair is active, you can no longer benefit from your desperation dice.
Okay.
Number 2, the only way to get rid of it is to achieve something in the direction of your. Let me see, what was that?
Ethnicity.
No, your. I think it was your redemption. So, until you redeem yourself in your character-specific way, you are suffering from despair.
This makes me sad. This makes me very sad.
That's how despair works.
But how can you not be suffering from despair? You just lost his eye. Like it's fuck tonight.
Well,
I
that's,
just want to go back to
the,
Nigeria.
that's the tricky thing when despair, when desperation starts coming into play. like run the risk of despair.
Yeah.
So, anybody else
I don't
anybody else like to try with this, or are you guys just going to go ahead and proceed with the journey as you can?
Kirsten?
I have nothing for technology. Don't ask me anything.
I mean, I could take a whack at it. I've got quite a bit for technology. I thought maybe like Mr. Echo would be the best choice, but I've got quite a bit for technology.
All right,
Yeah,
go
man.
for it.
Okay, so it's intelligence and technology, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. 6 plus 3 is 9. Come on, baby. 7 successes?
Ah!
7 successes.
What the fuck?
Thanks, that's a lot. Alrighty, so going through the archives, you see that this is an entire organization that was dedicated to achieve 2 things, or 3 things rather. The first, capturing, isolating, and securing all of these creatures alive. Document and, well, study them to the extent of keeping them alive, knowing their feeding habits, their hunting habits, literally anything that you want to know about these things is on this database. It takes you a little while to find this information, but you find it. Furthermore,
So what does this mean now? We know their weaknesses? Yes, no, maybe?
yes, if you wish to look one up,
Ooh.
but it's a category, it is like a list of what seems like maybe 200 specifically identified entities.
Jesus, that's a lot.
Does Echo still have his tablet on?
You should.
Data transfer, here we
Should.
come.
Yeah, that's what I was about
All right. So
to
you
ask Mr. Gunter to do.
Alrighty.
Copy
So
the
you go.
database,
ahead.
whatever's in the database, the contents of the database, have that copied over to the tablet.
Alrighty. So
Yes.
while that download is taking place, you continue to have a look around, and you also find the next purpose of this facility: to somehow, through an extraordinary, elaborate means, isolating and entrapping various victims into that specific cabin, and having them be victims for a specific ritual. And the third purpose is simply to appease a certain god, or to uphold a specific ritual for an undefined purpose, at least on this database. But the information... A ritual. Furthermore, you do find a tiny little piece of information regarding the site, the center point for this ritual. Presumably a place to find the answers that you at the moment do not have.
Oh dear. Okay. Well, I don't see anything about an exit in this database. There's just a lot of information on these creatures, these entities. There's something about a ritual I have no idea, some unnamed purpose. And a location for a ritual site, it looks like. Perhaps by going there we will find more answers, perhaps a way out. But I don't think we are going to learn very much here aside from this list of entities and their weaknesses, thanks to Mr. Echo, who is now downloading them into his data iPad device thing.
Yo, Mr. Gunter.
Jawohl.
I don't know if anyone knows this, but I was looking over at this board because it like caught my eye, man.
Yeah?
And I'm seeing a list of all these monsters, dude. And there seems to be one that's circled with like details on it, but the whole configuration is kind of like a bidding board.
As if it was some sick game to these people.
Exactly, man. But the monster that's like highlighted is called let me see this the eye stealer,
Eye thief.
eye thief,
Ah.
and is being encircled. I feel like that's the fucker that took my eye, man.
Seems that way. Uh, let us have a look at this system, what it says regarding the weaknesses of this creature. And while the data transfer is going, I quickly do a cross-reference and search for the eye thief.
Alrighty. You find that the eye thief is of an unknown specified origin. However, the current standing theory is that it used to be a human that made a deal with a demon, and it went completely sideways. And ever since then, this creature or human or whatever it is at this point is forever trying to keep itself from going blind by stealing eyes from other creatures, and has been very successful in doing so. However, it is also well documented in this file that the eyes do not keep, so it has to continually do so. It is also documented that this thing is extremely resilient to any conventional forms of damage, be it stabbing, gunshots, all the like. However, it has proven to be quite effective to use fire against it. It has remarkable regenerating abilities, which has proven to be both the reason that they were able to capture it without killing it, and also the reason why it has been such a successful hunter up until that point that it was captured.
It seems, Miss Stroud, that you happened upon a piece of luck in this case. This creature is quite vulnerable to fire, it seems. And it has regenerative abilities. The only another, perhaps, I can't imagine it being a weakness over a short period of time, but those eyes that it steals, apparently they do not last. They do dwindle after a period of time. However, with this information in hand, we at least know if we encounter it again that you can take the forefront of the assault and set it on fire again.
I don't know what you guys want me to respond with that. Like,
Something along the lines of, I'll use my shotgun again next time. Got it.
oh, well,
Shotgun, good.
good, yeah.
Fire, very
Shotgun,
good, yeah.
Thumbs up.
Miss Stroud, yet again, not a woman of many words, but I understand. You are more an action taker.
Gunther trying to be nice to
I know, right?
Mr.
He's writing the stuff. It's like he's talking at me. Like, what do you want me to say?
Oh gosh.
It's like you're asking me a question, answering it all in the same sentence. I'm just like, what now?
Oh,
I just
God.
smile.
Great. Good to see you have not broken any of your usual habits. Furthermore, how far is this data transfer? And I look at the data transfer.
The data transfer is nearing an end, but by the time this conversation and all the research has been done, it comes to a close.
All right.
Nice.
Well, all in favor of finding this central ritual point. Perhaps we can find more answers there.
Sounds like a good idea, man.
Mr. Echo,
Let us do it.
Miss Stroud, your thoughts on this?
I'll go with majority.
It is decided then. We shall move out as soon as this transfer is complete. I recommend everyone overlook their inventory. Make sure you are loaded. Make sure all of the items in your inventory are ready for any kind of encounters. We are not sure what we might find here.
Alrighty.
Yeah, Echo's gonna. I mean, I guess. Oh, no, never mind. Never mind.
Hmm. What did you want to say?
I was gonna say, like, in terms of preparation, I think the only thing Echo can really do is make sure that he is strapped, has ammo, and that his tablet is charged.
Oh,
But I assume that the data transfer must be happening through some sort of USB cable.
Yes,
Or
it
something.
seems that you would be able to.
Hey, it's a
Well,
Type-C
that you would
cable.
have it with you.
It's a Type-C cable.
So as I'm transferring data, I'm also recharging my tablet.
It's a lightning cable, dude.
USB-C lightning. There we go.
Lightning. Let's go.
Lightning.
iPad.
I do, however, however, had a thought as to something else we can look for in the database. Is we haven't really thought of looking for an armory.
But would an armory be located in a monster database?
If there's a schematic of the facility, it has to be labeled as to what areas are which. So it could be a good idea to check if there is an armory on that map.
Yeah, I gotta find what do they call it? Incendiary ammo. Gotta burn motherfuckers. Or burn that thing.
Everybody wants incendiary ammo now.
Everybody trying to get lit. Must have been
Let's
lit from
go.
day one, dude.
I think while we're busy doing this, I think I take one last look at the system and the schematics of the facility and look for an armory of some kind.
You do see one, but it is Well, it's in the opposite direction of of the destination that you guys are looking for.
So it's not a worthwhile detour, is what you're saying.
You guys already have weapons with you at this stage.
That's
Like-
true.
No.
This is true. This is very true.
Nick's like, I want another person to die. You guys can't be overprepared.
It's like this chronicle tonight.
It's like, well, how prepared do you want to be? I mean, honestly, like,
I ain't trying to die, dude.
Okay.
fair enough.
I think that depends what you guys want to do. Would you like to make a pit stop at the armory, or do we just proceed to our main destination?
I mean, I don't actually know. I mean, no, I think considering that we're already armed, I think maybe we just go straight to our destination. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I mean, it's a fair enough point. We are fairly armed, and Laurie has her incendiary shotgun.
We're
Yeah.
pretty armed, but we're
Burn
not
shit.
pretty eyed, dude.
Ah, fuck, that's funny.
Gang, gang.
Oh, I'm gonna die over here.
Alrighty. So, with that, you guys are going to go straight for the armory then.
Nick, if you
Yes.
want us to go, we'll go to the armory, dude.
Oh, sorry, not armory, to the ritual site. Sorry,
No,
my bad.
guys, Nick
All of
wants
us-
us,
all of us
Nick,
get
Nick
fired.
wants us to go to the armory, dude. Let's
Nick
go.
wants us to be extra strapped.
Listen, it's up to you which guys you want to go to.
Which
All
guy?
I'm saying at this stage is that, remember, all these creatures have now been released into the facility. The more stops you make, the higher
That's
the
very
risk of
true.
encounter.
That's very true. Okay, I recommend we make our way straight to this ritual site.
Oh no,
Alrighty.
we are going straight to the witchcraft.
Yes, Mr. Echo, straight into the jaws of doom.
Alrighty. So, going through, following the pathway set out in front of you, according to, well, at least the schematics that you were able to find, you see an entire bed of carnage in front of you. The walls splattered with blood. It's almost as if somebody decided to just take red paint and varying forms of improper tools for artwork and just go absolutely nuts with kids.
Shit.
Damn, son.
God damn.
Damn.
Every now and then on your journey, you see some people straight up becoming victims of varying horrors, be it a serial killer, be it a killer clown with a knife, be it a mermaid or whatever else have you. All the while, it is painfully obvious in some cases what tore these people apart and what killed them. In other cases, you sit there wondering what the fuck could have possibly done this, but perhaps thinking twice about knowing what the answer is.
Yeah. Eerie, very eerie.
After a few moments, you do reach a certain point where someone is pointing a gun straight at all of you. A woman in a business suit, it would seem, and she, obviously, being quite in a high level of distress, saying, "It's like, what are you guys doing here? You shouldn't be here."
Ooh. Okay.
Surprise!
Surprise! Well. Okay. Who would like first dibs at what's gonna happen?
I've already said what I wanted to say.
Surprise.
Surprise!
Yeah, well, she just goes ahead and is like, "Oh, for fuck's sakes. We don't have time for this. Go, go, go. You need to go that way." And she tries to, like, usher you guys back the other way.
I think not, my fair lady. We have other plans in mind.
Like, listen, we don't have time for this nonsense. If you don't... And before she can even go ahead and finish her sentence, it's like a black shadow suddenly grabbed her and just went straight through the wall, leaving only blood and varying just her organs splattered on the wall, dripping down. Whatever it was that just came past is gone, and her skin and bones are gone with it.
I think that is our cue to move along.
So, moving along.
Yeah, Echo immediately starts taking steps backwards.
See, man, should have totally laughed at Mrs. Schroed's joke, dude. Now
There you
you're
go.
nothing.
Oh, fuck. And while Mr. Echo is stepping backwards, I reach over, grab him by the sleeve that is still intact, and pull him towards the direction that we're supposed to be going, which is towards the ritual site.
Okay. So, you're still pressing forward?
Yes, we're still pressing forward. No retreat.
No retreat. Alrighty. So, with your destination, with your destination in sight.
Says the German.
The Germans do not retreat.
No, it's like taking a little.
That's why so many of them died.
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright. So, with the end in sight. Hmm?
It
Come
took
again?
a while for the picture not to blur.
Yeah, no, it's going to take a bit of a while. This image does take a bit of a time. So, once you guys manage to reach this particular room, it doesn't look like any part of the facility whatsoever. Instead, it looks very, very old, prehistoric old. It is basically a very deep cave with rudimentary drawings on the walls, some pillars,
Dude, there's even
and
graffiti.
yes, and some 4 pillars standing around a big circle. One of these pillars, or stone blocks or whatever it might be, at the moment is drenched in blood, whilst the other 3 are remained completely dry. In the room, you see a man dressed in a very expensive suit, and he goes ahead and greets all of you. Like, "Sir, Here's the 4 survivors that has managed to doom us all.
Solid.
So I knew that none of you would have taken this seriously. I told corporate it was going to be a bad idea trying to do this, and this was no time for experiments. But well, you know how it is. When it's corporate, they listen, you know.
Yeah, man, corporate be pretty screwed like that, bro.
Yeah, I agree. So you know what? At this point, considering everything that's happening, I'm gonna go ahead and flip the birds to corporate as well, and whatever questions you have to ask, I'll answer because who knows? Maybe in a couple of moments, maybe by the time the sun rises, I'll be dead too. So you know what? What's the point, you know?
Yo, dude, you gotta stop with that negativity, bro.
Nah, man, you don't understand. So there's a reason why all of you were specifically selected for this. In fact, at least 3 of you should have been dead by now. And unfortunately, well, the 2 of you survived. And he points
Where'd
to
you go,
Mr.
John?
Echo and Mr. Rogers.
Whoa! Because your eye's been taken.
Excuse me?
You guys have one eye.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the creature could not finish the job with either of you. And, well, now we will have to suffer for it, unfortunately. So,
What
What?
do you mean by that?
well, what I mean is, like, well, to be fair, though, I have to be completely honest, there is still time to save the situation. Like, to just re-establish order and just not fuck this up entirely. But it's out of my hands, unfortunately. If I do it, it's not going to mean anything. But if it comes from you, maybe we can still salvage this shit.
Does anything you're suggesting have to do with all of us dying?
Well, it doesn't have to be all of you. Look, as long as if one person still lives, it's fine. But the rest of you need to die. Whoever it is, I don't care. It doesn't matter. Not anymore. It hasn't mattered for like 10 years now, I guess. But one of you maybe needs to survive. If all of you die, that's fine too. You know, it's
So,
power to you.
let me get this straight. Is there a specific reason, or is it a specific number of sacrifices that you need to complete said ritual?
It's a little bit up in the air, but yeah. Look, 5 is best. Because you always get, like, there's specific types of people, and you're more likely to get those specific people when you've got 5 in a group, you know?
Dude, like,
Um,
what are the specificities, dude?
Well, you need, like, the smart one, the dumb one, the smart one, the leader, and then obviously you need the one that, you know, binds the whole group together. So those are the 5 kinds of people that you need in a group.
I see.
Right.
I understand. Just a question, but which of those 5 do you identify as, man?
Me?
This is purely just a question, bro.
Dude, I don't know. I'm not in the group. You guys are in the group. But I think they fucked up, honestly, with the whole selection process and everything. So,
But like, are you or would you have been like the needy one or the smart one, or? I'm curious.
all that matters, man. Give it enough time, I'll be the dead one.
No, don't say that, bro. I'm trying
Bro.
to connect, man.
Listen, I appreciate that. You see that big hole there, or that big symbol there in the middle? That seal?
Yeah.
If at least 3 of you don't die, that's the end of it. This whole place is coming down. All of us are gonna die.
Oh, I understand. Oh, sorry, man. Pardon my manners, but I forgot to ask you what's your name, dude.
My name is Steven Polinski.
Zelensky, man, are you like a Zionist or what's your job, dude?
I'm the director of this facility.
But you're like smart, right?
I like to.
Excuse me.
I said I like to think so.
Oh, I
And he
see.
goes ahead. He starts lighting a smoke and he starts smoking.
Mm. So which ones has which boxes have you ticked out of like our group so far?
Well, only one of you is dead, so one.
Yeah, but what box did he fall? The needy one, or?
Dude, I don't know. I didn't handle that stuff. I just made sure that everything else was in order for everything to happen as it needed to be and made sure everybody did their job. That's all I did.
Oh, you don't understand the specifics of this ritual yourself, is what I'm understanding from this encounter.
At this point, all that matters is that one of you can walk away or none of you can walk away.
Okay, I understand. Guys, this is really bothering me, man. But like, which one was Joseph, dude?
Mr. Polinski,
Yeah?
a question, if I might. Would it not be accurate to assume that seeing as you have, in these last few moments of this ridiculous life of yours, chosen to explain to us, does that not make you one of our group?
Let's test that theory, shall we? He pulls the gun and he points it at Miss Strode.
I whip
What?
my gun out and I shoot him.
No, I've got my gun out. I got mine pointed at him.
Wait, where is he standing, Nick?
For all intents and purposes, let's say he's standing over there.
Yeah, I've got my gun pointed at him. My shotgun. As
Wait, so
quickly as he's pulled
I've been
his
talking
gun,
to
mine's
him.
out.
I've been talking to him from the back of the room this entire time. I thought he was like standing in front of me.
Alright, so both of you just shoot him.
Yes.
Oh, I don't shoot him. I've just got my gun.
I aim and shoot. I have zero chill.
Okay, so do your composure and firearms for me, please.
I hope to hell you get a good roll. Because I do not want to be
Even me.
shooting anyone
Even
and
me.
wasting bullets.
And remember to add your bonus for your gun as well, which I believe at this
Which is
stage is it? No, it shouldn't. Yours is 4. His is not.
Composure and firearms, that's 3. Plus 3 on the desperation. Do I plus another 3 dice or for the gun, or do I just plus 3 in damage?
Let me double check. Well, he is in the open, so it would check out to do so. Because if he had cover, then it would just be a straight roll, but he doesn't. He's right in the open.
So I'm essentially rolling 9 because it's 2 for my firearms, 1 for my composure, 3 desperation, and 3 for the gun. Am I understanding that correctly?
2 for the gun.
2 for the gun, okay.
Sorry, no, it is 3 for the gun. Sorry, it's a 9 roll, not a .22.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed, everybody. 4 successes.
Oh,
I might clip him. Might just wing him.
oh, Nick!
Okay, so as he points his gun at Miss Strode, she pulls her gun, and you don't even hesitate. You just pull out your gun and you shoot him, and he goes down. And he leans up against the pillar and drops the gun. He's still alive, bleeding heavily, barely holding on to life.
Wait, can you ping his location?
At this
Like,
moment,
ping exactly where he is?
right there.
Echo makes his way over there, picks up the gun,
It takes
goes
his gun.
back. He did drop the gun, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
he did.
I'm still pointing mine at him, by the way.
Well, you can go ahead and do me the favor in finishing the job. I don't want to be here for the aftermath.
Okay. Can I throw my switch? switchblade at him because I do not want to waste bullets.
You throw your switchblade at him.
Yeah, because I've got +2 on the switchblade.
Okay. How the fuck are you gonna kill him with a switchblade? Or are you just gonna aim for the chest and hope you hit something vital?
I mean, you could walk right up to him and slit his throat.
It's a bit personal.
I mean,
Okay,
he
I'll
is
do
part of
that.
the group now, so...
Nick.
I'll do that. I'll do it. I'll walk up to him and...
Okay. Right before you decide to cut his throat, he says, "Yes, please. Can I kill me? Make sure at least 3 of you die before you leave. Otherwise, you're leaving anyway."
Then Gunther goes and shoots the rest of us. I'm joking. Okay.
Christ. As if I'm some kind of savage.
Because he's behind us, he could shoot all 3 of us without anyone actually noticing.
Yeah, but that means I gotta make 3 successful rolls.
Well, technically, you only have to take out me and Echo first. Mass is not moving.
That's very true.
So, Rogers will be like, what? And then he's getting dead. Gone.
I mean,
Game
the man also has a gun, so... And besides, I don't know if I'm the betraying type.
Is that a nudge nudge hint hint?
I don't-
Reference to the last campaign?
I don't think so.
It felt like.
So I just want to
That's exactly
clarify.
what I did.
Just want to clarify. Did you guys? Did you kill him?
Yes, I did. Yes,
Okay,
I can't
so-
move. Oh,
Okay,
wait, now
so
I can.
so when you killed him, there was a rumbling in this chamber, almost like an earthquake, like a tremor.
Mm-hmm.
That feels ominous. However, seeing as we have just killed this man, I feel as though it indicates something.
Another one bites the dust, man.
It's an obvious here.
Perhaps it was true that he became part of the group and, well, was sacrificed as necessary. However, this leaves us with a dilemma. Do we complete this
One of us has to
ritual?
die.
2 of us, to be precise. But we must
2 of us?
find-
What? What?
We must find out what this man's role was.
No, isn't it 3 of us needs to die?
3 of us need to die. At least one person needs to walk out, or none of us.
As stated by this well-dressed gentleman, I feel sorry for the suit, but as stated by this well-dressed gentleman, at least 4 of the 5 members of the group must perish. And seeing as already the poor father himself passed away, as well as this gentleman, that means 2 of the 4 sacrifices have been met. Therefore, only 2 must die.
Bessie, are we gonna do it? Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Nick's laughing. He knows what I'm talking about.
I very quickly pull up my gun and shoot Mr. Echo in the back of the head.
I'll shoot Rogers.
No!
I didn't even get to say anything yet. Mustro needs to realize the fact. She needs to realize the fact that I got on blindside right now.
We first have to roll to see if we actually accomplish what happened.
That we do.
Mr. Echo, what do you do in retaliation?
Wait, hold on. Did we say shoot in the head?
Yeah.
In the
Yeah.
back of the head, so hopefully you didn't see it coming.
Okay, hold on. So does Echo survive this, or does Echo die?
Well,
That's
we
what I
have to
want to
see if...
find.
Don't we have to see if Gunther actually makes the shot?
Well,
Oh.
It's fair game to at least give Mr. Echo a fighting chance.
Okay, that's fine. Oh, okay, yeah.
okay. Go ahead, roll
So
for
what
it.
happens?
Okay, let's see. Rolling.
Firearms, I guess.
5 successes.
5 successes. Mr. Echo, how do you respond? You see the gun move in your direction.
Oh my god. Okay, well, I've got my gun and what's his name's gun. Two guns. Um, wait, hold on. Do I hear a shot go off, or do I just see him attempt to take a shot?
You saw him move for the gun and trying to like aim it like towards you. You could. One of two things can happen. You could either assume that maybe he wasn't going to do something that drastic. Maybe it catches you completely by surprise, or you could try to dodge out of the way.
Dodge it.
Da, da,
You can try and shoot back
da,
because you've got two guns.
I mean, you do have a gun.
okay,
in your hand.
okay. Hold on. I can't make an assumption about what his move is gonna be.
No.
So I guess Echo. Echo is very confused. Echo is like, "What are you doing? What are you doing?"
And that's just enough of a window for him to go ahead, pull the trigger, and
And
the
Yeah.
blew a hole in your head. You are down. You are dead.
Oh, you better put the
Oh
little
my
X on your thingy.
God.
Oh,
Rogers,
Yeah.
you see them shoot.
Well,
Well, you see him shoot Echo. What do you do? Yeah.
Because I'm pointing my gun at you, Rogers.
Echo is dead. Oh my God.
As your body falls to the ground, another one of the pillars starts drenching itself in blood from seemingly nowhere, turning it completely red, like the other one.
One there.
So now, at present, two of
And
the
then there were
four.
three.
I try and shoot Rogers.
Rogers,
Yeah.
what do you do?
If I were to dodge,
Now I'm assuming Rogers must know what's happening, given
Yeah.
that Echo just died.
at
Yeah,
that point, yes.
Yeah.
that would give him some time to properly respond.
I go for a hit, dude.
You go for her head, you're gonna shoot back.
Dude, it's quick draw. Let's go.
Okay, go for it.
Okay. Do we both roll for it?
Both of you
Is
have
it
to roll
quick draw?
contested. Yeah, both of you are rolling.
What is it? Firearms and?
Composure.
Firearms?
What are you shooting with?
No, shotgun.
With your shotgun?
Yeah, so it's firearms and composure 6, plus 3 for desperation, plus
Yep.
another 4.
Well,
13.
Here's
here's
the
the
number.
thing though. At this point, it's 4 for desperation because
Oh.
another one of you is down.
Yeah, okay, that's 14 for me. Let's see what I get. Please be good. Please be good. Oh, I got 8.
Damn.
Rogers,
I got 8.
Yeah.
same applies.
You got
Okay,
to
so
roll, my dude.
it is firearms plus composure
Yes, plus 4 for your desperation.
And
plus
plus
four.
3 for the gun.
Okay.
It's a fucking lot of dice, actually.
Yeah.
Let's see. Advanced dice roller.
Except
Wait,
it
so how
gets
much
0.
dice is there? That's 3 plus. Wait, it's 3 plus 4.
Oh, really? We will see.
5, 6, 7.
I'm getting nervous now. Oh!
Plus another 3. So that's 10 dice.
You might actually get more than me.
Yeah, if the gods will it.
We'll see
I
now.
just know I'm gonna be extremely salty after this campaign. No, you killed my best friend. Dude. I'm the BBEG next game.
Or we
Get
were
him done.
both upset with me for like
Get
2
her.
weeks after the last one.
Yeah, we were very, Orabili and I were both very salty. So it's
Took me
well
ages.
understood.
It took me ages to make the decision, but when I did, it was harsh. Like now.
Oh god, it was so hard. It was blood. It was ice cold.
Oh,
You lose.
Oh my god.
Eight,
Okay.
eight, that's 8v6, because I mean, remember, you got two critical successes, Kirsten.
Yeah, but that's still a high enough score to do some damage to me.
That's
I
fair
lose an
enough.
eye.
No. Well, remember, the way that it works is that the difference between the successes is the result, or the conclusion of the result. So, Kirsten, you've got 8 successes, correct?
Yes.
Right, so he's got 6, so the difference being 2. So you do hit him with your shotgun. However, because it is fire, well, dragon's breath rounds, it's not an instantaneous kill. Rogers at the moment is on fire. He's burning. And he's
Oh.
down to 1
Oh no.
health box.
Gunther
And he's
gonna
still-
help me?
Hmm?
Gunther gonna take the last shot?
Well, let's see what happens.
Okay, Rogers. You've
Yeah.
got 1 moment to retaliate here.
Is she dead?
No, you didn't.
You
like,
almost did.
yeah, you've got, like, you're currently on fire. You took 2 points of aggravated damage, which means you've got 1 point left. So, I'm giving you the opportunity to go ahead and do something. Whatever it is you choose to do, you are free to do so. So what do? You're currently on fire. So basically what happened was, you went ahead, you pulled your gun to shoot at Miss Strode as she went ahead and fired at you. But you were just off. You barely missed her. But she managed to connect you just enough to set you on fire with her dragon's breath.
Dude, before she can cock back another round, I'm gonna give her a big old hug.
No, okay, but before you do, obviously there's a second one. So look good.
Okay,
Right.
so you're gonna go ahead and give her a big fucking bear hug to it. I'm assuming to attempt to set her on fire or at least do some damage with that.
Okay. If
Dude,
he
I'm
does
gonna,
that,
I got her right now, dude. I've got her arms and I'm squeezing the life out of her with all the pain and
can I have
adrenaline
an
I got in me.
opportunity to retaliate, please.
Yes, you will have an opportunity to retaliate. So,
Thank you.
how would you like to attempt
got-
to?
Got my switchblade.
So you're gonna try to stab him.
Well, in the heart, yeah.
Alrighty. So,
Uh,
Prime,
Does she stab me before I put her in the hug?
you're about to find out.
Okay,
So-
it's the same row, eh?
No. For you, it's you can choose between strength and dexterity and your melee. And Prime, for
Yeah.
you, it is going to be.
Strength
I'm gonna give
and
you the.
dexterity.
I'm gonna give you the choice between strength and composure to remain like to either keep your senses about you or just go ahead and power through it to be able to follow through with this and your athletics. So whichever is
So-
higher between composure and strength, Prime.
So is mine strength, dexterity, and melee, or strength or dexterity?
Or
Or
strength or dexterity, whichever one is highest for you.
So between me, it's either strength or composure and plus athletics.
Yes,
and this is still plus our 4 dice, right?
correct. For both of you.
Okay, I've got +4, +2 for the switchblade.
Alrighty.
So +4 is 11, +2 is 13. So I'm just gonna let all of that quickly. Open the door.
Oh.
Okay. 7. Ooh, sorry. That was squeaky toy.
7 says Prime.
Oh,
Oh,
7v7. No, wait. No,
I rolled 13.
I'm mistaken, my bad. Prime has yet to roll.
Prime United Bolt Suspense, eh?
Oh.
5
Mmm.
and 7.
Oh.
Differences yet again, too.
Unfortunately, Prime. as Rogers goes ahead and attempts to go ahead and rush Mistrode to potentially set her on fire as well. She manages to catch you straight in the heart. However, I'm going to give you one little piece of solace. I'm going to go ahead and give her 1 point of aggravated damage. Because logically speaking, even then, he should be able to go ahead and grab you somehow and do something. Maybe not set you on fire along with him, but do enough to at least hurt you a little bit.
Yeah.
Alrighty?
So does Roger just fall to the floor? Yeah.
After a bit of a struggle, and much struggle, and basically holding on for dear life. Absolute look of betrayal, I'm assuming. Yeah. Yeah, he does.
I look
Gunther.
at Gunther and give him the dirtiest look for not shooting Rogers.
The third pillar goes red.
The third! We've still got one more! No!
One more.
Okay, before we commit to these actions, I just have to take a phone call quickly.
Oh!
Kirsten, what the fuck?
I'm sorry. He's like, okay, I shoot Echo in the head. I'm like, okay.
Oh my god.
I knew something was gonna happen, Nick. And the German did it. It was an option. I gave him the option and he took it.
Oh my god.
I know.
Oh. You know, every single time I think, there's no way they'll do this. Fuck's sakes.
I'm gonna go and do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he took the option. What can I say? I didn't think he would. I was like, oh, we did it! And he's like, yeah, okay, I shoot Echo. And I'm like, okay, I have to commit now.
God damn it. You know, I was actually genuinely rooting for Prime to get you there.
It was like, if Prime deserves this. And then when he got 6, I was like, oh no.
I was so hurt. I was fucking rooting for him. I was.
I'm sorry, Prime, if you're still
Was?
there.
Was? Was Prime dead?
Yes.
No.
Kirsten killed him.
I killed him. And now Gunther and I
How
have
did
to
he die?
the shooter.
What was the last move?
I stabbed him in the heart.
And he died. Oh,
And
no.
Yeah. There's one left.
And now Gunther and I have to shoot it out when Matthew's back from his phone call.
I have returned.
Like, so only one of you gets to live.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh no.
All right.
No.
Okay, so Rogers is dead. Mr. Echo is dead. There's one pillar left to light up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Miss Strode,
What? Yeah.
it seems that unfortunately only one of us is walking out here alive, and perhaps it is. I don't think it is the German in me. It is something else. I think perhaps I must make this self-sacrifice, but one last request, if you will, please.
What's that?
I do not come. I am not a very loved man. I come from a long line of German men who did not show love and appreciation for those around them, and were not shown love and appreciation. So my last request before I die is simply a hug.
No, no chance. No, I don't trust Gunther. No.
You would bereft a man of his final request. I am laying my life down here.
I'll come and hug you if you throw your weapons aside, Gunther.
Fair enough. And I throw my pistol aside.
All your weapons, Gunther.
That is
Into
the
your
only.
pocket.
That is the only weapon I have. I am not a man with many weapons. I have
Weapons.
I have the firearm which you provided me with, and I've laid it aside for you.
Checked all these ships that are coming out.
So what do you do, Kirsten?
Oh, I'm trying to think if Gunther's got something up his sleeve, but for the life of me, I cannot think of anything. Gunther, after this, how would you like to die before I hug you?
I would not like to see it coming. I would like to die with honor. I do not wish to die like an animal.
Okay, I got an idea. I'll go give him a hug, but I've got the switchblade in my hand.
Okay.
Oh God, Matthew, if you screw me over,
Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
I move halfway towards Miss Strode.
Yeah.
bear in mind I've got my switchblade out
In
of
hand.
sight from him. Yeah, in hand, but
Okay.
he can't see 'cause he wants to see it not coming, right?
Okay.
And
God, good days, you've got something up your sleeve.
Wait for it. Let us see.
secretly, without Miss Strode seeing, I take my toolkit out of my pocket.
I knew it! I'm like, he's got some sort of kit on him. I'm like, he's got a first aid kit.
And-
What's in the first aid kit? I'm like,
and-
nothing.
Wait for it.
And in the last moments of reaching, with the sharpest side that I have on that toolkit, I attempt to stab her in the side of the head.
I attempt to take my switchblade into his heart.
Is this during the hug?
Yes,
is
both
during
of
the
us are
hug.
doing this the same time.
Okay, so one of you is going for the neck, the other one is going for the heart.
No,
Yeah.
for the head, not the neck, Nick. I don't want to. I don't want her to give her a chance.
You can still live
Okay.
if you didn't get the head. If my mouse
Okay.
decides to work with me, I will roll.
Alrighty, so basically at this point it is straight up dexterity and melee. And I would give both of you a 2 dice penalty to hit a specific spot, but I don't think at this point it's going to really matter. So it is a sudden death scenario, so whoever gets it gets the kill, but the last person is getting the rest of the damage. The difference in damage. So there is a potential that both of you will be killing each other at the same time.
Dexterity melee, then +4 for the desperation,
Yep.
and I've got +2 on my switchblade.
I'll allow the lady to roll first.
But I better not get a low number now. Please, magic dice on my computer. Oh, I got 7.
Okay. Lord Jesus above. I don't pray often.
How much
Would-
health
would
do you
you-
have, Kirsten?
Shout, what?
How
How
much
much
health?
How much health? I've still
Yeah.
got full health. And 1 point aggravated damage.
Sorry, it's 4 health.
No, full health, 5, and 1 point aggravated damage.
Oh. 5.
5.
So you had a total of 6, but it's down to 5.
No, she had a total of 5 and now it's down to 4.
No, I have. Yeah, 5 now.
Okay. 5 is your... Okay. Fair enough.
Okay. Ah, fuck.
Whoa.
Oh, well. Oh, well, it was worth a try.
So,
Be very lucky
Matthew.
with my rolls.
Well done, Kirsten. Congratulations.
Thank you. You were going to
So-
screw me over at some point.
in the last moment, Gunther goes ahead and stabs Miss Strode. Miss Strode stabs Gunther. And as much as Gunther tried to go straight for the head to try to end it, he merely managed to go ahead and get her on the side of her neck. 2 points of aggravated damage, but not enough. Mr. Gunther, von Lichter, you feel your life slipping away from you. And slowly, you sink into the ground, dead.
Ah,
Along with you, the last pillar drenches in red.
That was brilliant. What a lovely campaign.
I am surprised I'm the one that survived. I've just had really good roll.
Kirsten, what the fuck?
No, Nick! I don't know!
Oh my god.
I
I have no fucking words for you two. What the fuck?
Betrayal to the maximum.
How are you gonna kill Echo, dude?
what happens now?
How are you guys gonna kill Echo?
Essentially, well, a few moments go by, the facility in absolute chaos, until everything is brought back under control. About a day or two later, you manage to find a way out. And yeah, you manage to survive this particular aspect of whatever the fuck has just happened.
Oh, is this gonna be like the thing where I make it out the worst of it, and as I step out the cave I die?
No, not this
Oh.
time.
I mean, she was stabbed in the neck.
I'm still alive. I survived 2 days.
Fair enough, Kirsten. You survived. Congratulations. Well done. Good roll.
Thank you.
You know,
That's it.
I had half a thought that all of you would have been like, no, fuck these people. Who are they to say? And, you know, we're not gonna do this. And you two go and just decide execution.
Everybody
the other
dies.
two. And the betrayal all the way to the end. One of you at the end, fucking god damn it.
This is why you can't trust. This is why you can't trust the white people
Jesus.
All the Germans.
or the Germans.
What do you mean? Kirsten, you're the one who started the shit.
Yeah, you're the one who's like, "Are you thinking what I'm thinking?" I was like, "Yeah, why not?"
Intimidation. Like, listen, let's take out the 2 weakest links with the 1 eye each. And Gunther was like, okay. And then I'm like, oh wait, we still have to turn on each other. And he said, there's still 1 left. I'm like, wait, that didn't go the way I thought it would go.
Fuck.
Gunther and I would go on a little, oh, let's go kill someone else. And I was like, no, we have to turn on each other.
Yeah, we had to. There was no choice.
Yeah, we didn't think that through, Nick.
I went full Christoph Waltz. That's all I can say.
Yeah. We did not think that.
God damn it.
Echo was just too trusting, man.
Yeah,
I
that
don't think
happened in
Echo
the
actually
last
thought that
chronicle
Gunther
as
would shoot
well.
him. Yeah, Gunther was supposed to be my homie, but no, this man betrayed me.
He's a German and he's a man of logic. That is why he chose the choices he did.
You got jokes, Kirsten. That is a perfect gif,
Oh,
Nick. That is perfect. That perfectly encapsulates the situation. You deceived me.
Fuck. Sake.
Yeah. I'm sorry, guys.
Brian,
Gunther and
I need to watch that movie again.
fuck.
Oh wait. What happened to Prime? What's Prime? What's the homie?
I don't know.
He's had enough of this shit. He feels betrayed.
He's been silent since he got killed.
Man's like, these motherfuckers.
Yeah. We obviously did not hear Nick properly when we didn't realize that there was still 1 pillar, blood red.
Yeah.
Good. I'm sure if I realized that, I wouldn't have mentioned it, but I wasn't listening properly.
Well, no, I thought you guys thought that. Well, if you kill that guy, then obviously that will count to the
That's
total.
what
But
Gunther was saying. And I was
Yeah.
like, this makes sense. Let's shoot the rest of them. And then obviously I still had to shoot that between us.
The choices we make in life.
either that or we have another 2 nights of a campaign.
Well, not really. Either way, it was gonna end tonight.
It was.
We
Nikki-
just married it up.
Nick even asked me, how many survivors I think there's going to be, and I was like, I don't know, not very many, and I'm most certainly sure I'm going to die. And I did die.
Yeah, I was Danielle today. Like, who does she think is gonna survive? And yeah, she said straight up that it's gonna be Kirsten.
You see, Danielle is on my side.
Well, it wasn't enough to kill the Prime outright, so
Killed 2 people outright. What do you mean? 3 people. In the space of like 10 minutes.
yep. Basically.
Yep.
Fuck's sakes. Well, with that
That
entire
concludes-
escapade at a final conclusion, I have prepared for fuck's sakes every time. No matter. Prime.
Gitu.
I can't hear him yet. Well,
Who's up for a round of CS?
Well, good game, guys.
fuck's sakes, Kirsten.
GG.
They did the first time. But at least they had an opportunity this time around to do something about it. Last time I was just like, good luck.
No, there was an opportunity last time as well.
Professional throw of hands.
I'm dead.
Well, the Chronicles
Guys.
now at an end. Yep. Yes, Kirsten. Hmm?
Gunther made the wrong decision. Because when
Gunther
he says,
ma-
okay, I honestly thought he was going to shoot me, and then he says he shot Echo, and I was like, oh, thank God.
I mean,
Matthew, you should have known better.
I should have known
you
better.
get the one who's got the base gun first, and then the rest.
No, but you see, I assumed that perhaps things would work in our favor,
I
and
also
perhaps
thought so.
and perhaps you wouldn't stab me in the back.
Kirsten!
I figured
They
I would.
didn't.
I figured I would stab first. Alas, it didn't work out.
Nope.
Matthew, you know what your mistake is here?
What's my mistake, Nick?
You forgot you're dealing with Kirsten.
That's true.
Ah,
Next
I
time,
would any time possible. Nick puts me in a corner, I'm like, I'm getting out.
next time I won't be caught slipping.
No, what do you mean slipping? You wanted a hug, you died the way you wanted to die.
I did,
It's not
but
my fault. I
but-
unfortunately had a good roll.
but next time I won't be caught slipping. That's all I'm saying.
I did not expect you guys to turn on each other so fucking easy.
Look, I have been planning. I have been planning. Although it failed, I have been planning a betrayal for a long time. I feel
Yes.
bad that I had to betray Orabile because I mean, him and I died together as brothers in the last campaign. But I feel horrible that I had to betray him in this instance.
The last campaign, I was torn.
You
I
were
really
torn.
was torn. That's
It
why it
took
took
me
me
a
so
matter-
long.
It took
I
me a
was like-
matter of 2 minutes to decide. Oh, I
No,
fucked
it
these
didn't. It took
motherfuckers.
me like 5 minutes because I was like, we could fight. But I'm like, I'm not healed enough to help. Because I was one of the strongest in the group, even though Orabili was the same vampire type as me.
Fair enough.
I was like, I don't think I can do this. I'm like, I'm gonna die. And I'm like, I'm not dying. Good luck.
Not today. Okay,
And
so
this time,
that leads me to my next question. Anyone up for a round of CS?
Yeah, as long as friendly fire is
Ooh.
off.
Yeah, friendly fire is very off.
I has to be off whilst I'm not playing. I'm gonna die. Like literally, as I spawn, you guys are gonna be like, Kirsten's dead. It's like I deserve it.
Like
like,
whatever
guys,
whatever team Kirsten and I pick, or Ravila and Prime would pick the opposite team and be like, you motherfuckers gonna die.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. Although I can say this assuredly, I promise on my life that the next campaign I will betray no one.